So here are your fruit, which is what we're here to see. So they're pretty big already. So that's my palm. That's the size of my palm. So right now that's probably, I don't know, almost the size of a football here. A little bit smaller than the official soccer ball, but there's two of them there. Alright, so that's a pomelo. These ones here look like they're guava. So the guava is encased in paper and plastic, and I believe it is to stop insects from eating into, and insects and birds from eating into the fruit. So yeah, and you can see a lot of fruit actually starting to come through, but they're obviously, it'll probably take a couple more months I reckon, because some of them are fairly small at the moment, and it's the size itself, so a lot of small ones or big ones. Right, so this will give us a bit of a perspective in terms of how big this farm is. So let's have a look. It's a lot of, yeah, you can see them. They do have a lot of pomelo trees here. And this is the one that we were just looking at with the fruits. You can see some small ones coming through, but then it just continues for probably about 100 meters that way. I'm gonna, from a distance away I can also see some banana trees a little bit further up. So it goes, so they do have a fair few pomelo trees. Pomelo Agro Farm is where we are. So let's go through here. Can't go that way, but there are a lot of pomelos here. Look at them all. That's a big one, nice size there. It's a shame the paper's actually just wrapped over them, so it's covering the beauty of it. Oh. It's funny though, a bit of effort to actually wrap each one of these up with paper though. And each one of them weigh a fair bit, so this treatment is fairly strong for it not to collapse too. Again, I think they're guavas. We also have guava. Oh no, star fruit. They are star fruit. Well, with the plastic over it, you can't really see it, but they're star fruit. See if I can find one that doesn't have plastic over it. How good's that? I've never seen star fruit in person before on a tree. You see them at the markets, but you don't see them growing from the tree usually. So there's a couple here. Okay, that's a first for me. Oh yeah, here's the guava. So this one's still, yeah, it's a shame that it's covered up, otherwise it would be good just to see. Oh yeah, mulberries, see these? It's got a little bee on it. Look at that one. Some mulberries growing up here. Okay, there's some exposed here. Look at that.
Wow.
They're hanging pomelo that's exposed. Right, let's go. Quan's here and he's going to show us the pomelo from his store.
Okay, so pomelo always from flower until can be plucked, they take 6 months to harvest. And pomelo is no season, all years round. But okay, once the pomelo is freshly plucked, it can be kept for 1 month.
Alright.
But if the fresh pomelo you eat now, you feel a bit spicy, the bitter over the lips.
Yep.
So you must keep until soft.
Okay.
So always choose pomelo, just remember two things. Heavy means juicy.
Okay.
Touch your skin, hard or soft. If the skin is hard, means the pomelo is fresh. If the skin is soft, means the pomelo is ready to eat. So
Okay.
let's say you want to eat after 1 week, then you find something that's hard. If let's say you want to find something ready to eat, you find something that's soft.
Yeah.
Don't tap the pomelo when you choose. Always we don't know the pomelo skin, we like to tap.
Yep,
But
yep.
the skin, the oil when peel off got a very good smell, but the taste is bitter. So if you tap too heavy, the oil go inside the flesh, you'll be eating bitter pomelo. And we don't look at the color. They got dark green and they got yellowish, all is because of sunlight. If the pomelo exposed to more sunlight, more photosynthesis, more chlorophyll, the skin turns dark green. But if you buy the dark green, they won't turn yellow. They will just turn soft. That's the difference with it. Yeah? So you prefer to eat one now?
Yeah,
Choose
just a
something.
question. What's the purpose of the paper that you put around
Okay,
the
the
pomelo?
paper is to avoid fruit flies to sting the skin.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
so if you didn't wrap, we have to use a lot of pesticide.
Yep,
So
yep.
pomelo around 3 months big, we start to wrap with newspaper and tie with string.
Okay.
You can see one tree, if the weather is nice, one tree will get around 400 to 500 fruits per tree in one
Oh.
season. But how to know which is the one wrapped? Once it's everything wrapped up. So we tie with string. This month we tie the pomelo using the red string. Next month using the blue string, yellow string, means different month. This is a
Okay.
sign we do.
Yeah.
So when we pluck, we know this month the blue one is ripe.
Yeah.
The blue one we will pluck. So we
Okay.
can cut a lot of time.
Yeah.
If like during grandfather time, they will just use marker pen and write on the
Yeah,
paper. So it's a
okay.
bit take time.
So, what's the process from flower to harvest?
6 months.
6 months.
6 months.
Okay.
So we can use pruning to control the season.
Yep.
After we prune, new shoots coming, flowers, then we fruits. But we have to separate into sectors. Sectors A for January,
Yeah.
February, March. So all years around we have pomelo.
Yeah.
But after we prune, we only can control the flowering season.
Okay.
Becoming fruits or not depends on the weather.
Yeah, that's right.
If the fruiting season, flowers, flowering season, breeding season, then the flowers
Yeah.
will drop. So that's why it depends on the weather also.
So I've noticed you've got fruit already here. Does that mean that throughout most of the year you'll be getting fruit and flowers,
Okay.
or?
They were getting by themselves. There's
Okay.
self-pollination.
Okay.
They will self-pollinate.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, good.
All right,
So I
thank
choose
you.
something ready to eat for
Yep.
you. Yeah.
We'll probably sit over on the other
I will
side.
bring it to you. No
Yes.
worries. I will bring
Okay.
it to you.
Oh, you want
Thank you.
And the pomelo now, so we've chosen one that we're going to have.
You see, the skin is very thin. Always they complain when they buy the pomelo, it's very big size, but the skin is very thick.
Yeah.
Okay, always young tree have thicker skin. Old tree always thinner skin.
Yep.
How long have you worked on this farm for?
Since I'm kid here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's full with mountain.
Yeah.
So all this mountain is a limestone mountain.
Yes.
It's full with minerals, calcium carbonate.
Yep,
That's
yep.
make pomelo become more juicier.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
It's awesome.
Oh, I might do that. Okay. All right. So we've got our pomelo cut now. So we're going to try this, and we've also got some guava and starfruit that it's also grown on the farm itself. So all this came from their farm today. So on the right hand side we've got the starfruit, and on the left hand side we've got the guava, and he's provided us with some salt dip. So that will be quite interesting there. And the pomelo is this one here. The first. All right, so here we go.
In your way.
Nice and crunchy.
Oh wow, very cold.
I've noticed it's cut the seed, the core of the guava out already. Yeah, so it's pretty easy to chew into it. Right, so that's the star fruit. Bit of the skin's cut out of it already. I think it's cut the edges off. Right. Quite juicy. I don't know how to describe it.
Starfruit, it reminds me of a plum, but not as sweet. Not as sweet as a plum.
So the texture is like a plum.
Texture's like a plum, but even the flavour, it tastes like a plum to me, but it's just not as sweet.
Yeah, it's not as sweet. Okay, that wasn't too bad. All right, we're done here. So nice little break from our adventure today, and the fruit was really nice. So we're going to head off now.